Hello everybody, this is Toyzaros and welcome to today's Monday Mystery Reveal, where the clue is in the title. What I've got in here is a boxed version of a Generation 1 figure. To be fair, that I just haven't got a boxed one. Now, it wasn't from Shozy, but it just about fits inside here. So what we're going to do in this video, if you're new to the channel, again, the clue's in the title. What I've got is something that I haven't revealed on this channel just yet. And instead of me just saying this is what I've got, we turn it into a bit of a quiz, bit of a game show sort of thing. And I give you loads of clues and you try and guess exactly who it is. Now, because some people really take this quite seriously, please don't put the name in the actual comments. You're more than welcome to put wrong guesses, and you're also more than welcome to put the time that you got it. So the thing for me is obviously making the clues, making clues good enough that you can understand or guess what it is. Now, this particular figure, it is a Generation 1 figure. There's actually two loose variants of it, and I'm lucky enough to have tracked down two loose variants in the past 30 odd years of collecting, but never have I found a boxed version for this. And to be honest, the box isn't that great, but I suppose that's also the fun of collecting. I discuss this all the time. It's nice trying to find something and then you can sort of upgrade and then you can find better quality, etc. But with this one, it was just nice to get a box. And ironically enough, it's a Canadian box, so it's in French and it's in English. But the figure in question came out as a Transformer in 1985. It was a pre-existing transforming robot before it was a Transformer, but it wasn't a Diaclone. It wasn't a Micro Change or a Micro Man either. Some more easier clues, or to give you some clues to exactly who this is, if you know Generation 1, is that it wasn't released in the UK at all, and it also wasn't released in Japan due to, I suppose, the licensing and basically exactly what this sort of figure was before it was a transforming figure. Now, there's only been two other versions of this particular character in the Generations toy line. The first is a teeny little classics one that I've got to confess I didn't even know existed. I've just seen on TF Wiki that there was one. And there was a version of this particular figure under the Thrilling 30 line, which also meant that it had a Takara Legends version as well. But there's basically only been a Voyager class Thrilling 30 stroke Takara use of this, version of this character, and a very tiny, what's the word I'm after? Yeah, sort of really small classics version. The character itself never appeared in the cartoons, again probably due to all the licensing things that went wrong. I'm trying to think he must have actually appeared in the comics, because I'm sure he's one of the wreckers, and I do have the tendency of getting things all blurred and all mixed up, but I'm pretty sure he is one of the wreckers, to be fair. And I was quite surprised that we didn't get a version of him when Mark did his wreckers figures quite recently, but I do know he wants to finish him, so maybe we will get this. Some little things about the figure, if you don't know much about Generation 1, it's one of the very small amount of characters that doesn't really have a face. It's a little bit like Shockwave, shall I say, and he doesn't really have hands either. He's got, again, a bit like Shockwave, he's got sort of claws. So he's one of them really strange figures, and if I'm being completely honest, growing up, because I didn't know anything about him, as soon as I found out, it's one of the ones that I am not least excited about, but it's not one that grips me, shall I say. However, I did enjoy hunting the two different versions of him. So the last clues I'm going to give you, if you know, you probably already guessed who it is already, but there's two versions. One is a normal, I've done a video of the loose ones on here. One is the normal cockpit and the other one is the caged cockpit. I'm pretty sure you should have perhaps got it with them clues. Another thing, okay, you can say there was 4 deluxe Insecticons which didn't get released in the UK. It wasn't one of them, and there was 2 deluxe Autobots. And it isn't the one which turns into a car because it's got a cockpit. So that means it has to be Whirl. And as I say, my box isn't the greatest, but I don't have a boxed Whirl. So he's inside there. He's in the French-Canadian box there, which you can see. So that means I can do an updated version on this character because, yeah, I've got a boxed one now, so I can show you that as well. There you go, guys. I probably made that harder than what it was, or easier. You guys let me know anyhow, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Take care.